I've been going through a lot of stuff, spiritual and psychological and emotional and mental and physical, just growth and changes and betterment, trying to be better, do better, think better, And sometimes you get on a roll and then you start to run away, you run down a hill and your feet get kind of swept up from underneath you and everything's rushing by really fast. You gotta just like plant your heels and sit and think for a second. Take a breath. Feel that wind on your skin. You know, um, sometimes it's impossible. I found that probably the biggest issue with spiritual growth is that you're raising your frequency, your vibration, you're getting higher. And sometimes I feel like I don't even know my voice anymore. My voice isn't even. It's not me. I just I feel like I'm about to just fly out of my skin. And you start to talk to people and they don't understand you. And you can't understand them and everything is going very slow. It's like it's on extra slow. And it's hard to wrap your head around just because there's so much going on, yet nothing at the same time. It's like being in a different dimension from everyone. The weird thing about dimension is that it's a system of measure. When you go to measure like something, the length, the width, the dimension. When people talk about dimensions, you don't think of dimensions. You don't think of night and day as different dimensions. You don't think of time as a dimension, but it is. Dimensions are not what we're meant to think they are. Or it's completely different. Everything is completely different than we're made to think. Sometimes it feels a little surreal because it is, because reality is not what we think it is at all. It's a series of moments that we've sort of created on our own or together, and sometimes it's confusing and you just feel lost. And I don't feel lost a lot. I actually feel pretty purposeful most of the time, so it's a little odd. My struggle right now is people misunderstanding me. I've always been sort of my own whatever, and all of a sudden now more than ever, people that used to get it don't. It's like something's happening to them. They're changing. It's everything I'm saying, they're hearing backwards, and everything I'm doing, they're reading it backwards. And it's like it makes me feel a little gaslighted. It's like I almost feel like everyone's just turning against me, and so maybe that's a metaphor for something, but I don't know. It just feels really weird.